the Outer Worlds. One of the very first games that's passed underneath my radar. But it was made by Obsidian, the same people that made Fallout New Vegas. First time play. Very excited. New game. And we are going to go with normal for now. Just leave all subtitles on. Wait till the stars. I misread that.
Come to Halcyon, the only colony on the edge of the frontier, owned and operated by corporations. A trip of 10 short years will feel like mere minutes, thanks to the comfort and safety of your very own hibernation chamber. You'll wake up in a perfect society designed to maximize your productivity, with guaranteed full employment. With only a minor term of service, you will become the master of your own destiny when you go out of this world to the Halcyon colony.
Huh. Huh. Yeah, that was fun.
Hundreds of thousands of colonists left adrift out here forever, just to keep from damaging the board's bottom line. Disgraceful.
Stake down one of each of these and then boost the other one all the way up. Let's see. Between his strength and his dexterity. Let's see if I want one lockpicking skill, so I want my perception to be.
You took a few blows to the brain pan.
Let's keep that average. Alright, so let's produce all of those to high. And I can boost two of them to extremely high. So that's going to obviously be. No, that one's going to be high.
Excellent cellular integrity, not likely to liquefy.
Well, that's very nice. I like that. See what we got here. Only got 2 points available. Boost. Oh, that boosts that whole thing. Gotcha. Oh. Well, in that case, do ranged and defense. So this is my job. Let's go with the construction.
At least you'll know not to touch electrical fencing. I wonder how many volts you've taken to the brain.
Ooh. Alright, now we actually get to do some character customization. Is there randomized? There is. Alright, let's just funnel through these until we find a good one. And I guess this is what we'll go with. Looks very sporty. Good, strong character. I'm going to call him Red Cray. Oh, that looks good to me.
Looks to be your lucky day, my friend. Not likely, bootlickers. Initiate skip jump. Ah, there you are. Wondering what's going on, eh? A bit of bad news there, I'm afraid.
Your colony ship was inexplicably knocked out of skip space and forced to complete its journey at sublight speeds. This means that you and every other colonist on the Hope have been in suspended animation for 70 years, give or take. Normally, reviving someone after so long leads to some quite horrifying results. It's called explosive cell death, but it's really more of a liquefaction. Something wrong? Oh, yes, well, not to worry. I've pumped your body full of a special concoction I devised to keep you from dying so horrifically. Hopefully at all, but I guess we'll see, yes?
The voice acting and animation is done very well in this.
Supplies saving you. I know it's a lot to ask, but I must have your help securing more if we're to save the rest of your fellow colonists. I'd see it done myself, of course, but the board has a sizable bounty on my head. Now, my ship is inoperative, but I've managed to hire a smuggler to help you out. He'll be... Oh, I see we're in position. Good luck!
None of those buttons work for that fella, it doesn't seem. Alright, we just got off of this little escape pod. Phineas up there told us that there should be an export coming. Let's play around with the controls for a second. Weapon management. You can have 4 weapons equipped at 8 times by navigating to the weapon and selecting the weapon from the weapon slot at the top of the screen. On this page, you can also inspect your weapon, compare them, flag them as junk, or break them down for parts. Players with engineering skills can repair weapons on this screen as well. Alright, main quest. Find Hawthorne's ship. The smuggler took your meeting location a bit too literal. Guess that means his ship is yours now, if you can find it. I got a med pack, I don't know how many. Oh. I feel like I'm gonna love this game. Crouch is obviously up. After ship. Okay, so there's some baddies to avoid. They automatically marked. Timid. Look like little lines, don't they? Oh, that's a detection meter. Gotcha. I seen it. I got you. Not bothering you. Whoa.
Surely now, you've been frozen for a while. There's bound to be unforeseen side effects.
So is that like time jumps that my character goes through? Yep, now it's time to heal. Is that health thing recharged or something? There's a person here.
Hey, you, come here. You've tried the best now. Now try the rest. Spacer's choice. Oh, law, that stings.
Okay. Apparently I have medical files
Looks
so
like
I can
the
patch
bleeding
this fella up.
I owe you one.
Gives me a little bit of XP.
Hope you don't
It's
mind me
nice.
omitting this little exchange for my report. Spacer's choice doesn't like us accepting outside help.
That's weird.
We were out on patrol. I saw a marauder camp up in the hills. Thought I could take him. Then my gun misfired. Right through my side. I mean, what are the odds of that, right? Just barely scraped by with my life. Crawled in here and blocked off the exit with those canisters.
It's not a bad idea. What were you doing out here anyway?
Investigating an illegally grounded ship. All spacecraft must arrive and depart from authorized landing pads. That's board law, that is. Some hullhead grounded their spacecraft out in the open. That's a real good way to attract marauders. See those canisters by
Marauders
the
like
entrance?
raiders?
Marauders come sniffing around in here, and I can take them all out with a single shot. Not bad, huh?
I'm gonna try persuade on this one. Well, you just give me the gun, buddy.
Yeah, okay. You look like you know your way around a gun. Got some spare ammo, not counting the bullet in my side. Here, you can have my saber too, for patching me up and all. All Spacer's Choice
I
weapons are now
wonder if all
30%
the
less
first
likely to
choices
malfunction.
are auto
You've tried the
passes.
best, now try the rest. Spacer's Choice.
Wouldn't surprise
Yes,
me
nailed it that
if
time.
that was the case. Where am I right now?
You hit your head or something? You're in Emerald Vale. We're a Spacer's Choice community. Edgewater's a little ways down. Prettiest place in the Vale. Be sure to stop by a provisioner's for a can of our famous salt tuna.
Alright, well, I got a gun. Does feel like you hold it up a little too high for it to be a handgun. Maybe not. I don't know. We'll see. I need to shoot the canisters.
Damage my ears!
You're fine, Phineas.
Can you hear me? What in the hell? This...
These things might not be. Yeah, I don't think they're harmful, so I'm not going to harm them. Dude. Okay. Okay. We got some bad guys. These are marauders, I believe. Sneak up behind one and see if there's a stealth takedown. Nope, nope, doesn't seem to be. Nope, headshots are ineffective. Not a huge fan of that. Oh. Okay, combat. Combat feels a little goofy. Oh, that didn't feel goofy. That felt alright. I like that. Alright, I can get behind the looting system at the very least. Melee I need to get a little bit more used to. I do like it. I heard coughing. Is that me? Could be me. Okay. No. Nope. I'm just trying to figure out. There's. Try this out. Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. I'd run. Oh, yes. Take back what I said about the combat. I like it. Alright, let's talk to
Say, this
Lieutenant
wouldn't happen to
Mercer.
be your ship, would it?
Apparently,
Because you sure walked
she
in it
wants
like it
to
was your
talk to
ship.
me.
And if this ship is yours, well, mister, you owe Spacer's Choice a hefty fine. Afraid we gotta dock your pay.
Let's just lie to her until we can get it off the... Well, no, that might come back to get us later if we decide to revisit the planet. So let's just be honest with her. As far as we're aware, we just woke up 70 years from when we went down, and we don't have a job.
I'll waive your fee since you helped us with those marauders. If you're looking for work, talk to the constable down in Edgewater. She's got a bounty on marauders.
See,
Edgewater's not too
that
far.
was actually
Just
a
follow the
positive
road
thing.
east of here, over past the cemetery. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to inspect the crime scene before I make my report.
Take care, Lieutenant. See, if I had lied, then the next time we visit this planet, she could be like, hey, you were not supposed to be, you know, the captain of this here vessel. And I'd been like, yeah, well, oops. Do you sleep in this game? You do. Awesome. I might sleep till daytime. I don't really know about exploring at night on my first day. It's a shovel. What's this implying? Oh, he's got a hatchet. There's a cooking station. Not really Interactable, though. I'm gonna sleep till daytime. It's got an hour system. I don't know what time it is, or even how time works. It is an absolute beautiful game. And you can't say it's not. Obsidian did an amazing job. Well, since I don't know how long I should be sleeping, let's just sleep for 6.5 hours. See what that's like. Alright, pretty quick. No sleeping animation. It's not really night time anymore. Starting to look like it might be the dawn of day. If not, I feel like that's coming up relatively quick. This looks interesting up here. I'm gonna go try it out. Does this game have quick save? It does. Awesome. Alright, so there is a marauder here. Looks like a marauder's camp. Oh, holding square puts up the gun. Animation for a little less. I don't know. Aggressive. And it really is how you should approach people if you're just meeting them for the first time. We're going to a civilized looking area. Don't want to come out with your guns out.
Whoa, hey, where'd you come from?
Your mama's house.
Don't go ambling out in those hills. That's marauder territory, friend.
Yeah, I've been dealing with them. Just passing
Ain't
through,
safe
pal.
out here. You'd best head into town. Avail yourself of Edgewater's high walls and low prices.
I don't trust the way he said that. I'm gonna tell him that I'm the captain of the unreliable Alex Hawthorne.
Pleased to make your acquaintanceship. I'd shake your hand, but I've been hauling corpses. You don't want none of that on you. Name's Silas. Junior in humor for the town of Edgewater. We're all part of the Spacer's Choice family.
I need a power regulator, friend.
Definitely not the junior in humor, that's for sure. If you've got business inquiries, you should stop by Reed Thompson's office. He's up in the tower above the cannery. Head into town, follow the road. Look, you obviously ain't a worker. What's your racket? You a smuggler? Freelancer?
Depends on the work. You offering me a job?
Edgewater is a company town, board-owned and operated. That includes the cemetery. None of us own our grave sites, we rent them from the company. Renting means money. Money means paperwork. Paperwork means signatures. Some of our families become a mite delinquent in paying their dues, you see?
I'm sure you'll figure something out. I'm not going to jump into that quest where I instantly start extorting people on this planet. Yeah. Thank you for your conversation. A bit morbid to have the grave sites right in front of the entrance, but I guess trying to scare off marauders. I'm gonna steal one thing. Not everything out. That's for your first thing. Alright, so I have a little bit of stolen items. close that up. Nothing. I was just wondering what that was. Edgewater, the very first town you arrive in the game OuterWorlds. Everyone seems to like these masks here.
They start asking you for some medicine, come tell me. I'll set them straight.
Alright, so got beggars of medicine apparently.
Keep your distance, friend. Sick house is no place for a traveler.
Oh, is this sick house? Is that why you're wearing the mask? If it's no place for a traveler, why have it right beside the front entrance? Must be some sickness spreading around. Some propaganda posters. Okay. That's the town leaders over there, but this seems like the bar, right? Oh yeah, definitely the bar. I don't know what I was expecting. Maybe a loading screen. I like the setup of everything.
Latest report?
Only the part that said we ain't making our quotas.
If only McDevitt's folk hadn't abandoned us. Cannery could use those extra hands.
Nothing we can do about that.
Sure there is. We can have another 0G.
Guess I can't sit at the bar. Nope. Just look in here. Maybe talk to the bartender. As you can with most RPGs. But we'll get to that. Let's check out the restaurant. Oh, I get it. That up there, I have a 10 out of 15 lock picking. So I would need 15 to be able to get in here. This is probably the women's room? No signs or anything that indicates. Oh, that's not even the restroom. That's like, ooh. Keeping secrets hidden in the back, I see. A bed that I might be able to sleep in. Might tell me, no, I can't sleep in my own bed, which would make sense. And I would actually wouldn't blame them for including that in this. You know, some people might say, hey, that's a Fallout thing. A medium-sized award, typically the kind given out for annual company achievement. Maybe it does let you sleep. I don't know. I don't want to try it. So that's pretty right about it being dawn whenever I first got up. Oops, nope, put up the gun. Sorry. Something hitting up here though. Oh, look at that. And none of it's even stealing. We got a general store here. That's all I can do for you, friend. I don't want to buy anything just yet. Is that a vending machine though? No, not a stock. It's locked. Alright, let's get to the objective. We're already here. Don't know why. Shutting the door makes me feel a little bit more immersed. There's a quick elevator. I was expecting like a door to close first, but it's instantaneously.
The grease monkey, Argo?
I'm sorry, Mr. Thompson, sir. You asked why it's taking so long to fix. The answer's technical.
Don't apologize. Just try using small words for me.
The can's bust open in the oven because she's set to cook saltuna, which isn't what we've got. Mr. Thompson? I think there's someone here to see you.
Focus, Miss Holcomb. You and I are still talking. Let's start over. Walk me through the process. Show me where it's going awry.
Well, sure. It's, mostly on account of what we're...
Seems we've got a guest. Really now, Parvati, I do wish you'd spoken up. I do apologize. I was given no forewarning of your arrival, or I might have welcomed you at the gates myself.
You just told her to keep going. You obviously are the boss by the way you carry yourself.
I'm Reed Thompson, Outpost Administrator. I cannot help but notice you are not in uniform.
I don't have one.
Yes, so it dawns on me. Seems I allowed my excitement to run away with my wits. Been a few seasons since we've had a visitor pass through.
Only regulator we got is hooked up to the town transformer. Mr. Thompson ain't liable to be keen on dismantling it.
I beg your pardon.
It's
I am most emphatically
understand.
not keen on
Though.
any such thing.
Obviously.
I can't
yeah,
let you have
why
our
would you?
power regulator.
Yeah.
But I happen to know
I
of
don't know
another
if that's
one.
supposed to make him
And
seem
I
like a
happen to know
bad guy.
exactly how you may retrieve it without frying yourself in the process. My proposition benefits the both of us. Please, hear me out. There's a power regulator in the old botanical lab. It's mostly abandoned, so all that power is being squandered. Go down to the geothermal plant. Reroute power from the botanical district over to us. Once their power's shut down, you can have their regulator and be along on your way.
Yeah, when you say mostly abandoned, you said their power is shut down. Who are they?
I was not entirely sure how to tell you this. The botanical labs are not legally inhabited, but there are people who live there.
People who can't live here, right?
I am not trying to pull one over on you, friend. You were bound to run into them sooner or later. The people living in the botanical labs, they're deserters, former workers. I need them back at their posts. I need them to come home.
Let's go with why.
Edgewater is struggling. We haven't hit our production quota in years. If we don't meet our quotas this year, the company might shut us down for good. I need those workers back at their stations.
I've seen Edgewater. Took a tour around the bar. Walked the back alleys.
Neither do I.
Not surprised.
The fault was entirely mine. I pushed them too hard. My hope is that by cutting off their power, you will convince those deserters to come back to town. Before you go to the plant, I want you to stop by the botanical lab. Speak to their leader, Adelaide. Tell her the power's about to go, and that it's time her band of deserters came back to town.
I'll see if I can convince them peacefully.
My dad told me all about the plant. Taught me all he knew. I could come in useful.
I
mean,
would
if that's
be
all right with
appreciative.
you, Mr. Thompson.
Don't worry
Sorry.
about him.
I hesitate to part ways with Miss Holcomb, but I cannot deny that she is talented and may prove useful to you. You will need an administrative passcode in order to enter the plant. I am trusting you with mine, and trusting Miss Holcomb to guide you if you'd like.
I would appreciate the guide.
Great! I got my wrenches and diagnosticators and hairpins and engine tape, so I'm all set.
Well, I am glad to hear that. Best of luck to you, and thank you again for your help. It is a lot to ask of a stranger, I know.
Alrighty, we'll be going then. Can you get all the way in the elevator? 3 more steps and you'll be here. Can I bump you in? No, it looks like there's not really past through, but it's... There you go. Hey, look at you. Learned how to walk. She might have just appeared if I hit the button. Who knows?
Sorry. You just want to get out of here. And you likely don't want to tag along like me. It's just
Not true.
Mr. Thompson has his own view on matters, on account of it's his job and what all, but that's not the only side of the tale.
Yeah, tell me about those deserters. What's the other side of that?
To Mr. Thompson, a person's a gear. It does its job quiet-like. If it squeaks or stutters, it gets replaced. The deserters are decent folk. I knew some of them before they left.
I don't blame anybody who wants to leave.
Life's hard here. Especially for them that don't fit in so well. We're one big Spacer's Choice family, but every family's got the one the rest whisper about. Mr. Thompson's aiming to take away their power. They'll have no lights to see, nor heat to cook. They'll be at the mercy of marauders, or worse. I think you should talk to the town's vicar about it. Max, his name is.
I agree. We'll stop by. Let's go see Max.
Thanks, mister. I just think when you gotta make a decision that'll hurt somebody, it's best to think on the right and wrong of it. That's what my dad used to say anyways.
It's really good advice, just generally speaking, even for today's world. This is definitely some
I've
form
always
of
felt
church.
weird in here. It's too clean.
Well, it's a holy house of something. And here's Vicar Max. Hello, sir.
And Ms. Holcomb as well. How rare to see you out. And with a complete stranger.
It's weird to start a
Curious.
sentence with and.
Just tagging along, Vicar DeSoto. Don't mind me.
I so rarely get new people to talk to. Name your poison, anything at all. Spiritual counseling, this season's tossball predictions, the quickest way out of town.
What sort of spiritual advice is offered here?
They who are not satisfied with their work are satisfied with nothing. No? How about, work fortifies the spirit. True exhaustion awaits idle hands.
Seems like corporate propaganda. Seriously, Pat, what are you selling here?
Selling? No. It is free for all who seek it. I'm sorry you don't find these tried and true words of wisdom to your liking.
What's the actual religion about?
The OSI teaches that the Grand Architect set a perfect system in motion at the beginning of time. Contentment is found by accepting one's role in that grand plan.
What's OSI stand?
The Order of Scientific Inquiry, also known as scientism to the layperson.
Let's get back on track.
What would you like to discuss?
Pervada there. She wanted me to talk to you about what Reed wanted me to do.
What? I thought you would talk to him.
You wanted to speak to me, Ms. Holcomb? Every time I've tried to engage you in conversation, you look at the floor, answer in single words, and slink away. I can't imagine what would be so grave as to drive her to my mission.
I feel
What
like
has
I might
Mr.
have
Thompson asked you to do?
betrayed her a little bit on accident.
Depriving them of safety from the marauders and wildlife.
Yes.
I can see why that troubles you.
Yes.
Miss Holcomb has a soft heart. Always has, if you believe the talk.
What talk is that? What do you think about the deserters?
They rejected the order of society and live beyond the walls so thoughtfully provided by our Spacer's Choice patrons. Does that strike you as a responsible life choice?
Yeah. That one's locked. Oh no. Yeah, I see. Yeah, that would have been good.
Assuming your goal is to save as many as possible, then you should bring everyone together. Send the power to Edgewater and convince the deserters to return to the fold.
I like how they have religious council, so you don't feel so guilty as the player making some of these decisions.
If it were as easy as a few soothing words in the right ears, I'm sure it would have been done already. Consider it a challenge.
Oh, certainly.
If you don't mind a bit of unsolicited advice, be cautious on your way to the geothermal plant. It is not as safe as you might assume. One of the reasons I transferred here was to fulfill my duty in hunting down banned heretical texts. I happen to know such a book is, as we speak, tainting a collector's library in Emerald Vale. However, the collector's residence lies outside the town's walls. My retrieval efforts have been thwarted by marauders who have overrun the property. Should you fare better than me, I'd pay a handsome sum for the book.
Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and go. I'll keep that in mind. I don't have to tell you that, though, I'm sure. Oh, Paraveda, I am so sorry. Can we talk? You mentioned something earlier I wanted to talk about.
You mean about the mission being too clean?
Yeah, isn't it supposed to be clean? It's a sort of church.
I know, but Vicker says the universe is a machine, that it runs by law. Real machines have gunked up oil, scratches, and worn bits. You can tell they've seen handling, been used by folk. The machine Vicker sees is one ain't never been run. It's not for people to live in. It's something on a museum shelf, under glass.
Huh, okay. Yeah, if you don't understand the church, then why did you want to talk to him?
The Vicar's about the only soul in the Vale who spends his time thinking on what is and ain't right. It's just that when he looks at me, I feel I'd disappoint him.
I guess let's get back to it. Really outdid themselves with the thunder there, didn't they?
Okay, gone quiet.
Yeah, so that thing is dangerous, yeah. Why don't you have a weapon out? You dangerous?
Searching for repair bay. Error. Navigation systems failed. Unable to comply.
I could probably fix that. I mean, if you wanted me to.
Why do you keep doing that? She's that way with everybody. No, I actually can't do it myself.
Take your time. You need help, just give a yell. Metaphorical yell. If you yell for reals, you're liable to spook them.
Damage to navigation systems detected. Attempting to return to designated repair bay. Error. Navigation systems failed. Navigation systems have determined this location as Spacer's Choice, designated mechanical repair bay. Attempting to misdirect or confuse a Spacer's Choice mechanical is a punishable offense. Please report yourself to your supervisor.
I don't have a supervisor friend.
Oh, yep, I see the problem. His nav mod got dislodged. Must have taken a tumble. Just gotta give it a good push and wait for the click. There we go. Jeremy's good as new. Well, new by Spacer's Choice standards anyhow. His name's Jeremy, by the by.
Navigation systems operational. Optimal path toward repair bay detected. Initiating self-diagnostics.
Yeah, why don't you do something for us? Ravena, what is your name?
On account of I fixed him. And he's Jeremy on account of his helmet. It's like Jeremy, the officer in True Romantic Tales of the Space Guard. Hebsa Shirley. I make a point to watch every Tuesday night. Be more careful out there, Jeremy.
She's kind of a child. Hey, hold on.
Self-diagnostics initiated.
Yeah,
Please do not
okay.
disturb.
Whatever. Seems like an enemy camp, though. Like a very empty, nobody's here enemy camp. Okay, well, since nobody's here. Well. Wonder where these people went. What do you think? We've lived here on occasion. Let's sleep. Do 8 hours of sleep. Should be daytime or near daytime. It is. Alright. Feel a little bit safer traveling during the day for right now. Okay, there is marauders. There's marauders now. See, kind of felt like it was odd.
Here we go.
Okay. I don't know what these bit cartridges are. I already got an assault rifle. Should have used it, to be honest. Just trying to conserve its ammo. Trip blade. Huh. Read the description there if you get a second. That's funny. How'd I give you thanks?
Huh?
Nothing. No.
Everyone all right?
No, everyone's not alright. I love it. I love moments like this. That ringleader's a little tough. I gotta say, the little dialogue they do at the end, it makes it so much funnier. That guy right there. He's pretty tough.
Eyes up! Can't get past that armor! Nice one!
Where's my friend at? Okay, she's back somewhere. So I just have to win the battle. I got you. And I'm okay with the result of that then. Oh yeah, bit cartilage. That's the money. Yeah, it's like Bitcoin. I get it. Oh, so simple now. I'm so dumb. I don't have enough lockpicks. Let's go ahead and jump down.
Sure thing.
Huh? Something there?
Oh, it won't let me heal now. I don't know why. I guess I ran out of healing things. Okay. I have to go a little bit more tactical than oh, never mind. No tacticality there. Yeah, shh. We just got our asses whooped. I didn't know I could run out of health. Okay, yeah. I need to find another one of those. Or buy one. Because it's very important to have. Alright. That was not the last of them. That was the last of me. Alright, so shooting those explosive containers did work to some extent. So sticking to the parts that we know work. What happened? What happened? Nobody knows? Dang, that guy lasered me. We did not make it. I love how they always add that in there. It's perfect for the comedy of this game. Alright, this time you get in this cover. A little further.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I'm getting a little bit better at the combat in this game. For some reason the sound went out in both mine and his assault rifle. took his head off. You got plenty of ammo, but no way of healing. Let's go in there. What we're gonna do is drop a coward save. And if we don't like the outcome, well then we'll simply load and then leave. I'm gonna try some stealthy melee stuff. Maybe if I kill this guy quick enough. Got some experimental stuff apparently. Music box. Jingles when you pick it up. I was honestly hoping to find a first aid inhaler here. Alright everyone, and that probably does it for our first part. With one location cleared out completely, the community center here. I don't know what the respawn rate is on it, but that and 2 camps cleared out right near Edgewater. I think this is a good spot to call it, and get back to it next time. I'm probably going to release this week instead of Metro Exodus. This is more my style game. Obviously more open world, but I'll probably still be playing Metro Exodus. I might alternate them somehow. Might do this instead of Far Cry Primal. I'm not sure yet. Might try to do all 3. But I hope you guys have been enjoying.